So it's that time of the year we're all getting outside and living outside. And we have got a great, beautiful space to show you today.
Very excited.
Yeah.
Welcome to Emily and Laura. I'm Emily.
And I'm Laura. We live in the Pacific Northwest, so it's just now coming into our summertime. And other people have already been outside. But outdoor living, we're all about outdoor living.
Very excited about it.
Yeah. So this is Emily's home, and she has this beautiful mid-century home, and she has this courtyard when you enter from the front of her house. And it just had a paver patio, so it was just screaming for this really cool outdoor living space.
Yeah.
So here we are. We're going to take you on a little tour.
Yeah,
so,
and this space is definitely one that we want to do like light dinners, happy hours, evening hanging out. It's just kind of like our chill out spot. You know, we just wanted it to be cozy, inviting, have a fire pit so that we could be out here through the evenings. Also enjoy the views, because this is the angle that all of the views come from. So that's why it has this tier to it. So you can kind of feel like you're in a private setting, but then you can go up to the next tier and kind of overlook everything, the lake and the mountains.
So we started with this front area.
Yes, this wasn't really going to be used for much, and we really wanted a backdrop for the seating area. So, and just to soften the fence line. And so we just put in some really fun plants. This is a camellia that will have nice, really pretty yellow flowers. And it'll get to be about 4 to 6 feet.
Yes.
So that'll fill in. Yep. And then just some good kind of ground cover. And then on this tier, like I said, we have the fire pit. We put a big charcuterie board out because during the day or even before the fire starts, we're gonna want a little nibble. And we just had these old chairs I had, you know, right now it's really hard to get new furniture. And
specifically outdoor furniture.
Yeah,
outdoor furniture, there is definitely a shortage on outdoor furniture.
Yeah.
So why not? Why not use what you have and just repurpose? You can paint, you can give new cushions.
Yeah.
In this situation, we just got new cushions, but every space needs to be anchored in some kind of way.
Yeah.
And that's where the rug came in.
Yes.
Well, we got this great rug. Emily's front door was already a beautiful orange color. We got this rug that has the orange in it. And so it really ties back into the front of the door and makes the spaces cohesive.
Yes.
And pulls them together.
Yes.
And there's blue in this rug, so you can see we accented with some blue pots in the space as well. And so this is the main living area. So the boxwoods were already here, up there at the porch. We needed to soften and anchor this space.
Yes.
So we were able to do that by getting these great rectangular planters. And we just put these boxwoods that will grow vertically, and they, you know, will get also about 4 to 6 high as well, and create this beautiful living wall basically.
Yeah.
And really brings softness and coziness in here.
I know, I love it. And then the top tier, we have just some low profile chairs, plants, and a bar cart so that we can have a little space to put our wine, our nibbles, some candles, whatever we need to bring out here and just kind of leave so they're easily accessible.
Well, this is your spot where your view is, right?
Yeah.
So here is where you can look out over the water. So
Yes.
this is a really cool space.
It is.
But by keeping the chairs lower to the ground, allows you to still feel like you're part of this space.
Exactly. Which I think is really cool, because there are times when, you know, like it'll be a couple of us out here with our spouses, and then the kids are like, I want to be part of it, but they're also wanting to jump up and around, and they have their own little space to sit and be part of the conversation.
What is great about this fireplace, it's in the center over here, is that you can use it like we're using it right now. Mm-hmm. You obviously would not put anything on this while it's on, but while it's off, you can put a charcuterie tray like we did here.
Yeah.
It's perfectly balanced inside that space, and now you have a coffee table.
I know.
So Emily, what's your favorite spot?
Oh my gosh.
Here.
Well, I can't wait to actually have the fire on and see how this is going to be. But anytime I'm in front of some food.
Yeah, you like being in front of the food?
And I mean, I just think this is just so cozy, and I feel like it's more of an oasis than it was before, where we just threw some things together.
So when you walk into the space, you are greeted by this beautiful outdoor living space.
Yeah.
And it just says, hi.
I know.
You know, come on in. Come on in and hang out with us.
Yeah.
And I think that's so cool. And from the inside of the house, which we'll show on a later date.
Yes.
The inside of the house is a huge picture window that looks down into this space. And this space is cohesive to the living room space.
Yeah.
So it actually feels like this outdoor-indoor living kind of experience when there's really no way to get from either space without coming out the front door, but you still feel it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
super cool.
I think it's going to be really cool. So that will be another video coming up where we have revamped, restyled my living room. And it's just so fun. So we have a few different revamps, restyles. I like to call drab to fab makeovers that we're going to be showing you guys very soon. So stay tuned. And please like and subscribe. We love your support.
Yeah, we'll have a lot of outdoor living spaces coming up. We have some dining living spaces, another room.
Lounge area,
yeah, very similar to something like this. And you know what? This is the time, guys. So let's make the most of this summer. I think, you know, we're all, like I said earlier, anxious to get outside.
Yes, can't wait.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
We hope you enjoy this video.